Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, ponies and gents? Called the one, the only Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Free 2011. So, before I begin, real quick, I got two real fast updates for you. One of them has to do with this channel, the other one has to do with the other one. On next week, actually, no, the week after, I might end up going to see one of these two movies, so I can do a review on either We're the Millers, starring Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis, which I actually saw this little piece of crap show, the Jimmy Kimmel thing or whatever. He was doing a little interview with them. It was okay. I actually found out he used to work out here in Vegas a couple times when he was doing his little sitcoms back in the days. It's crazy as shit, but has nothing to do with this video. So there's that. I might do a movie review on that. Or most likely I'm going to be doing a movie review on Kick-Ass too. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I already did a trailer review for him on Nintendo Free channel. So check that out if you want. I'll put a link down in the description box below. And then, once again, on my Nintendo Free 2011 channel, I'm going to be doing my thoughts and my feelings towards this comeback for NES, aka one of the real badass games, which was called Mother 1, 2, and 3. It's actually making a comeback for the Virtual Console. So that's pretty fucking badass for all the Wii U owners out there. I only own the Wii. I don't own the Wii U. There's that. So I'm going to be doing my little analysis on the whole thing and everything, so you could watch that if you want later on. Once I have a video up for that, then I can put the link down in the description box below, but until then, it's not there. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And of course, Mr. Badass fucking Jay Witz himself, he has 340, 350k subs. That's a huge ass milestone in the Pokemon community, I'm going to tell you that right now. I usually would do this on my Nintendo Free channel, but I usually switch it around. Not all of it. Once October 12th comes around, then we'll see. So yeah, let's begin. So basically, it was a lot of fucking news updates for this Pokemon. It's called the Mega Evolution, and the first thing that came to mind in a lot of other people's minds, fucking Digimon. That's what came to mind. And no offense, but Digimon was a little bit more badass than fucking Yu-Gi-Oh was. That's just me talking my opinion. All right, not trying to talk out of my own ass or anything, or have any bragging rights or anything, but that's just how I see it. And in a way, it is pretty fucking true. And these Mega Evolution, to be honest with you, I'm not that crazy about them. And I'm going to go on the PokeBeach website so I can read them to you in their actual description forms and everything, like that new Blaziken and Lucario form you just saw. And then there's another one like fucking Absol. I don't know what it is, but it has that same aura, that same feeling, that vibe that, if any of you guys watched Beach from back in the days, if any of you guys remember Muramasa, that's what Absol and this little Pegasus wing kind of pony thing, like some My Little Pony stuff. That's what it's kind of giving me the vibe off of. Just check that shit out. It's just such a fucking boss. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's not a new evolution, it's a Mega Evolution. Hey, still awesome. The thing that really blew the fuck out of my mind, and those two are just what's it called? Fan arts. Not all of them are real. So yeah, the thing that blew the living hell out of my mind is that Ampharos is a dragon electric Pokemon. This kind of made me shake my head a little bit because I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I'm a first and second generation Pokemon fanatic to the fucking day I die, and I grew up with those two generations, to me they kind of fucked up Ampharos. I'm not gonna lie, right? And that's coming from somebody that's been a veteran of this fucking franchise from the fucking get-go. And that was about, what, 17, 18 years ago? I'm still a Pokemon fan today. Now that did kind of piss me off a little bit, Seriously. Why couldn't they do the same thing with how they did with when a male Kirlia evolves in a Gallade or Gallade or Gallade, however you want to have your pronunciation on that. And then all the female Kirlia would evolve into Gardevoir. Why couldn't they go to that type of step, moving in that direction, That pissed me off a little bit. And Lucario looks like freaking Damian Marley with braids on him. I mean, he was pretty much basic. They just gave him longer dreads, so it's not really too much of a change there. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit. But I heard they're gonna get a lot more new, different abilities, which I'll be getting to in a second when I read the information on PokeBeach. There's that, and I think it's on Cerebi.net. And even though a lot of people say Cerebi, I call it Cerebi. So if you got a problem with that, too fucking bad. But other than that, let's see. I know that one was a sketch fake version right there for Weavile. Another thing that I I didn't like about it too much is that what's it called? You have to have certain trying to remember what's the word I'm trying to think of. You have to have certain methods or something like that so these Pokemon can evolve. Like Blaziken, it needs an item to evolve into a Blaze Knight. I think that's what it's called, Blaziken Knight. So we're kind of doing a spoof of Meta Knight from Kirby. That's how I'm seeing it, and my own personal standpoint on it. You know, it looks badass, I'll admit that, but other than that, it's a little disappointing how their marketing strategies for Game Freak are going. They're just going down the drain for me. But at the same time, the pros are, even though designs look pretty cliche, they still look badass nevertheless. The only two I actually liked the most was probably Blaziken and Mawile. And hopefully you did see that Mawile there. So I think it's going to be getting a different form. If this thing isn't a dark flying type, I wouldn't be pissed off because there's so fucking many of those already. And this thing looks like freaking Super Saiyan Goku 4 from Dragon Ball GT. I don't know what Game Freak was thinking there, He's like he was in a cosplay for fucking Comic-Con. Or like Otakon, Kineticon, any state that you're in con, So, yeah. I'm going to exit out of that. Hopefully you like that part. Let's get on to the second part of this series. So, Poke Beach. There's that whole little world champion thing. If any of you guys are interested in that, you can read that. I'll put the link down here in the description box below. Okie dokie fucking Loki. So, yeah. Here it is. I'm going to read the whole thing to you. So, if you don't like this now, you can get out. But, if you like hearing my awesome ass voice, by all means stay. So in the Pokemon series up until now, there has been a limit on how many times each Pokemon could evolve. However, quote unquote, Mega Evolution is a different kind of evolution. And before I do keep pressing on this issue is that these Pokemon, they end up going back to their original form. That's a complete fucking rip-off of Digimon. And Game Freak should feel damn fucking shame of that shit. But if not, hey, to each his fucking own. Okay, one that surpasses the limit. Mega Evolution is described as an evolution beyond all evolution, a transformation found only in the Kalos region. It has also been called the greatest mystery of Pokemon. A Mega Evolution Pokemon, a Mega Evolved Pokemon will be able to tap into a strength far greater than it could be. When a Pokemon becomes a Mega Pokemon in Pokemon battles, trainers will have a great opportunity to turn a battle around in a snag of a win. So, as far as competitive, NU, OU, UU, Little Cup, all those other little competitive battles go, this will probably be a good strategy, maybe a great one, but nonetheless, if you're just in it for the story mode like I am, hey, then it's probably going to be pretty much useless unless you're trying to be overpowered as fuck, but, that's your guys' own personal opinion. Next up, then it says, only certain Pokemon under certain conditions can achieve Mega Evolution. Notice the word achieve, how they just bring that in there with no reason. One of those conditions is a special item called the Mega Stone. These special stones exist for every Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, and each name of the Pokemon to which it grants powers. Let's see, okay. To use a carry Mega Stone, give it to your Pokemon to hold. Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution will gain access to their potential only if they carry a Mega Stone into battle. So basically, if you lose that thing, or if you can sell it in the in-games, then you're pretty much screwed over the ass. Pretty much, in a nutshell. Other things that are needed for Mega Evolution to succeed are the secrets, will be explained later. So see, they didn't give you the whole piece of the pie there, Some of the many Mega Stones seem to be hidden in secret places of the Kalos region. Finding every one of them will be a challenge. Every one of them will be one of the challenges awaiting you in Pokemon X and Y. So Blaziken, this is the one I was talking about before for Blaziken. Is the Mega Stone needed to Mega Evolve Blaziken? It is an item description reads only variety of the mysterious Mega Stones. Have Blaziken hold it. And this stone will be enabled it to Mega Evolve during battles. Lucario needs Lucario Knight to Mega Evolve. So that Knight thing, it kind of takes a lot of place when they do this Mega Evolution. I really hope to God they don't fuck this up. Even though it kind of looks fucked up already. I'm not sure how this is going to end up being portrayed in the anime series, but just putting it out there right now. The anime series has never been loyal to the original fans, so that's why I really didn't watch it too much. I only watch it on my times off. Maybe I work once in a while, once out the month, and that's pretty much fucking it. Alright, next up we got right here. Mega Mewtwo's specialize in special attacks, while Mega Blaziken specialize in physical attacks. Okay, Karina seeks to draw out her Pokemon strengths to reach greater heights. In addition to being a gym leader, she's also a great great on roller skates. Cool. So she's real athletic and shit. Karina's gym is in Shiloh City, a seaside location known for its amazing views. The Tower of Majesty is located in Shiloh City and is related to Mega Evolution. With super training, it's not your Pokemon's level that goes up, but its base stats, the underlying values of defining Pokemon skills in battle. So if any of you guys are real interested in those IVs and stats, special attack, defense, offense, defense, speed, etc., then you're probably going to like this. Okay, blah 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 blah. Space stats increase. Your Pokemon can increase stats beyond those of another Pokemon in the same species at the same level. These base stats could be increased using items and other methods in previous battle titles, but in Pokemon X and Y you'll be able to raise them far more easily than ever before thanks to the super training. This will lay down groundwork for more Pokemon trainers to aim for the very top. So if you're one of those achievement hunters like me, you're gonna like this shit. Super training can be played on the touchscreen whenever you're not in battle or viewing an event. Your Pokemon will be facing huge shaped balloons, which each side trying to shoot balls into the other trainer's goal. So it's kind of like some mixture between basketball and Pokeball, basketball and volleyball, in a mashup, Alright, the super training. Eevee's base stats can now be seen through a meter, so hey, you know what? For all the competitors out there, there you go. You can stop fucking whining about it now. Okay. The round shape of the Dedenne makes this a fairy type Pokemon. It should be electric fairy because a lot of people are saying this looks like a baby Pokemon on Raichu, and I couldn't agree more. Okay, so Dedenne has a cheek pouch ability. That's what it is. New Pokemon X and Y. It's new to Pokemon X and Y. If a Pokemon with the ability eats a berry during battle, it will not only reap the usual benefits of that berry, but it will also be able to regain HP. It's kind of like the orange and citrus berry, And I'm not going to say the lumberry because that's all status, issues. One of the berries that make you real spicy, like tomato berry, like that. Okay, Dedenne can also plug into the power outlets and drain energy from the item. That's pretty fucking new. It can learn Nuzzle, a new electric type move, so that's brand new. It is also said that the normal type Pokemon Bunnelby creates its den by digging into the ground with its large shovel-shaped ears. Its ears are strong enough to chop through thick tree roots. Its abilities are Pick Up and Cheek Pouch. So Cheek Pouch is a brand new ability, like we just said. Okay, the gentle-natured Skeeto is said to be one of the first Pokemon living alongside humans. Thanks to living with humans so long, it doesn't seem to mind carrying people or loads on its back. Skeeto evolves into Gogoat, another Pokemon you'll be able to ride. It can learn Leaf Blade, so one of those old school moves from Sceptile, which ended up getting integrated in 4th and 5th, so almost every grass type Pokemon learning that move. Now he can learn it. Skeeto is basically from Gogoat. If any of you guys remember Gogoat, you can check out my Nintendo Free channel for that. I'm not going to leave the link for it though, because you should know that by now. I'll leave the link to the channel though. Okay, the Torchic you'll give via the Nintendo Network has a hidden ability Speed Boost. You can't find a Torchic with this ability through regular gameplay. This is level 10 Pokemon. Also no Scratch, Growl, Focus Energy, or Number. So they're bringing that 3rd gen Hoenn stuff back, So that's something new. Here's the little Kodo scans. And this is the one for the gym leader. I'm not sure if you can see that. And the Lucario. I'm going to go nice and slow for you now. Here goes the Mewtwo. He's using some kind of physical attack on Lucario. He's just smacking the shit out of him. Like a fucking boss. Nevertheless. There goes Ampharos and that other one. And this is Skeeto. This is the one that I know you guys can't tell, but this is the pre-evolution of Gogo. I already talked about that on my Nintendo Free channel. I only talked about him briefly for about a minute or two, so I didn't go too much into detail because not a lot of people knew about that at the time. I think that was like around March or April, I'm not sure. This is that little bunny rabbit Pokemon, which I completely forgot its name, but it'll probably be on here when I give you the link. And there's that little Pokemon that looks like Raichu. Okie dokie, so after that, there's Mawile. This thing is looking fucking badass right now. Even though I don't really agree with the Mega Evolution, but this one, I can definitely make an exception right here. I'm just calling it out right now. If any of you guys have always dreamed of having Mawile have an evolution, for God fucking sake, he finally fucking got one. It's fucking about time. Seriously, thank Jesus they finally put this shit on blast. Seriously. This is definitely what the old school Pokemon fans have been waiting for a long time, since Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald days. And other than that, there's Mega Blaziken, Mega Lucario, Mega Absol, Mega Mawile, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Mewtwo. And everyone already knows his form. Okay, and then the last two, can't really depict this well, but yeah, there's a lot of little goodies and devices and stuff like that, so there's that for you. I'm going to read the last part of this and I'm done. Okay, you can see Mega Ampharos and Blaziken. You can only get via trade from the company, which unfortunately I won't be able to get that because I have no fucking internet on my goddamn 3DS, unfortunately. So yeah, everyone else, congratulations in the future when you do get that. Okay, not all Pokemon have Mega Evolutions. In order for the Mega Evolution to be eligible for Pokemon, it needs to be holding a Mega Stone. As predicted, the Mega Pokemon appears in battle only. Mega Evolutions have increased stats. The Gogoat citing two examples. Mega Lucario has higher attacks, and Mega Absol has higher attack and speed. Mega Mewtwo obviously has higher speeds than what we saw in the Genesect film. The Blaziken Night item cannot be found through this normal gameplay. The Super Training area allows you to increase your Pokemon's Kiso points, and I have no idea what those are. Those are brand new. These are probably what we found that we fans have termed EVs all these years, going into what our source said about the facility increasing EVs. A new area called Master Tower is related to Mega Evolution. The next Gogoat will feature the new type chart reflecting the Fairy type, a new Pokemon, and the new Mega Evolutions. What do you think of the Mega Evolution mechanics? Feel free to discuss your thoughts in the threads on our forum. So you can check that out. Blah blah blah. I already said all that. Oh yeah, not this. Okay, some Pokemon will now have Mega forms, which they'll be achieved through mechanical called Mega Evolution core scans of Blaziken, Mega Lucario, Mega Absol, Mega Mawile, Mega Ampharos, and a previously revealed Mega Mewtwo, which I just explained earlier. These are all slightly different heights and weights than their normal forms, which features our new abilities and also can be different types. Torchic will be distributed blah 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 in different 15. You can read that on your own, okay? Have different abilities. Oh yeah, Mega Blaziken has speed boost and Lucario has adaptability now. Mega Lucario, of course. Okay, Mega Absol has a magic bounce, which is pretty fucking badass. I'll give it that. With its wings. And Mega Mawile has huge power, which I don't really give a shit about huge power that much, but same with Mold Breaker. But Mega Mewtwo has Insomnia, so that's pretty fucking kick-ass. Mega Ampharos has an Electro Dragon type, which still blew the fuck out of my mind. Oh, and Mega Mawile is going to be retyped Steel Fairy in its new form. The term Mega Evolution was first trademarked back in February, huh? Didn't know that. A new female gym leader known Koruni is known all about Mega Evolutions. Go-Go has a pre-evolution, I just said, which is 0.9, blah blah blah. Dedede, the antenna Pokemon's electric fairy type Pokemon's abilities are blah blah blah. Cheek Pouch is a brand new one and pickup. Horubi, I guess he's supposed to be the bunny rabbit Pokemon, which was this one right here. Just in case you guys didn't remember before. Yeah, he knows pickup and that and blah blah blah. That's not really important. Mewtwo and Genesect, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, and here's the trainer right here. She's alright. She kind of looks like one of the Espadas from like Bleach for some reason. I don't know why. That's just my opinion. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say for now. So like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I'm sorry this video was almost 30 fucking minutes long, aka a half hour. But like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and is what it is. Ain't what it ain't. See you when I see you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink or smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. And you guys be easy, be safe. See you next time. Peace out. Goodbye. Laters. All that jazz. And yeah, talk to you soon. Laters and peace.